All right, good evening, everyone. You're
Yeah,
right on time.
time.
Yes, and if you've been seeing oil palm on your timeline, on Instagram, on Facebook, on your TikTok pages, and you're just wondering, is this oil palm thing real? Or these people are just out to take my money from me again? Then this life is
For
for
you.
you. Please
Yeah,
don't go anywhere. Stick with us, and we're going to break it down for you. And
tonight.
tonight, I have with me my business partner, my wife, and my very good friend.
Yes, thank you. You've not told them your name.
Yeah, my name is Benga Lega Jonathan.
And my name is Blessing. Together we
We
are
are
FGV
FGV
Realtors.
Realtors.
And what do we do? We help Nigerians, both home and abroad, to buy smart real estate investments that helps them create wealth. Now, we don't just sell properties, we don't just sell land, we sell clarity. Yes. Just to add, as obvious as you can see, we are a couple-led real estate brand in Lagos. And if you're looking for that brand that you can trust to guide you into that your next real estate investment, then FG Realtors is
This is the
your go-to
go-to brand.
brand.
Yes, so tonight we are going to be looking at the oil palm industry. It's called the agro real estate industry. So I want to look at it. This oil palm thing,
Yeah.
is it a real investment or is just hype? Is it a real investment or is just hype? So
Mhm.
tonight, what I think you're going to be learning. We're
Yeah.
looking at what oil palm land investment actually is. I'm
Mhm.
going to explain it simply and why the Nigerian palm oil market makes this a serious economic conversation.
Yeah.
How the money works, land
Mhm.
appreciation, farm aid, and the income will be explained.
Yeah. What
So we
else?
also let you know what you need to look out for when you want to make this investment.
Mhm. Is that all?
No,
Okay. In addition, we are also going to look at how money works, the land appreciation, the farm yield. Oh, you've said that already. We are also going to look at how to tell a legit oil palm investment, right? So that you don't throw your money away. Now, another thing we're going to look at is who oil palm investment is
it's
for.
for
It's
yes.
not for everyone. Don't let anyone deceive you, okay? Like I said before, we sell clarity. We're not just after selling land, all right? So stay with us to the end of this video, and trust me, you're going to learn a lot. Ensure you don't go anywhere.
All right, let's get right into it. So let us know where you are watching from. We would really
Yeah.
love to know where you're watching from. Just drop it on the comment section and let us know where you're watching from.
Mhm.
Whether you're watching from Nigeria, from the US, from the UK, wherever you're watching from, would like to know. Just drop it in the comment section. And every question you have while the
Yeah.
session is going on, just drop it. We're going to be
Yeah.
answering questions live,
Life.
live. So let's begin. What is agro real estate? Why agro real estate in the first place?
Mm.
You know, many years before now, the real estate model is you buy land you own. You
Mhm.
know, after a long time, you have appreciation, then you resell. There
Yeah.
are two types of lands. We have the dead land and the living land. I'm
Mm.
going to explain that to you. What's the dead land? The dead land is you buy a land, you first the land, you just wait for the land will not give you anything until the value appreciates. The other type of land is the living land. You buy a land, something is planted on that land that has life, and it grows as the value of the land
Land
grows.
grows.
And it can eat something that is just beyond land appreciation for you. The oil palm um, real estate investment
Investments
falls into the second category.
category.
So this was the idea
Yeah.
that instead of people to just buy land in faraway places, remote areas,
And just
and just
wait.
wait for 7 years, 8 years
Or even
before
more.
before you can even begin to think of whether developing or reselling. why not do something productive with the land?
Mm.
Why not do something productive with the land? So the the asset, which is the
The
land,
land.
has been secured. You know, the oil palm project says this: you buy the land, we plant the oil palm trees on it,
Mm-hmm.
and while we wait, the oil palm trees are growing.
Mm.
And before you know it, your oil palm trees mature and they begin to fruit, and your own fruitfulness will begin.
Mm. I like that.
Yes,
Your own
your
fruitfulness.
own fruitfulness will begin because as the oil palm begins to fruit, you know, you begin to earn income. You begin to earn income. And but don't forget
Continuously
that the land is also
appreciating in
appreciating.
value.
So, is oil palm land a real estate investment? Is it an investment or just hype? It is a legit investment. Done properly with the right guidance, it can change the fortune of
Your
any
life
family.
forever.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. So let me allow my wife talk about what oil palm land investment actually is. Okay, I've said already. Let's say your own thoughts about it. Come from another angle. If you want to explain the oil palm investment to a layman, what would you say?
Okay, so it's simple. From the name of the investment generally, it's called agro real estate. That's a
Okay.
combination of agriculture and real estate.
Hmm.
When you hear agriculture, you know it has to do with planting of a plant,
Mm-hmm.
cultivating a particular plant. And in this case, we have chosen oil palm, right? So that's where the agro part of the investment comes
Comes
in.
in. Mm-hmm.
Then the real estate part is where we talk about the land itself. We all know that real estate has to do with land and anything that you put on
On it.
it.
Mm.
So in this investment scheme, you cannot separate the two of them. They
Okay.
are together. And what even makes our scheme more interesting is the fact that you are getting to own land, which is assets.
Mm.
You are
Mm.
not leasing. I don't want to go into all the details now, but in simple term, agro real estate is agriculture, farming, any farming activity plus real estate.
Okay,
That's all.
so why the Nigerian palm oil market makes this a serious economic conversation? You know,
Yeah.
in recent time, it's as if there is a new shift to agri. You know, if you live anywhere in the world, you would know that the real income, the real the real wealth place for Nigeria and Africa generally is agri. Is agri. Is agric. And you know, before we discovered the the oil, the oil we now export,
Crude
the
oil. Are you
crude
talking about
oil,
crude oil?
petrol,
Okay.
our economy was run on agriculture,
Yeah.
and we had wealth unspeakable, unimaginable. And right now, it is time to go back to agric.
Yeah.
You know, the government have been looking at ways to diversify the economy from a mono economic system, and they are looking very strongly
Into the
towards the
agricultural sector.
agricultural sector.
Yeah.
And let me shock you, they're looking at palm oil, looking at the palm oil, looking at the palm oil. You know, because the palm oil is has a value chain that is incredible. As we speak now, Indonesia and Malaysia are the highest
Top producers
top
of
producers
palm
of palm
oil
oil,
in the world.
and Nigeria comes third in that list. Yes, Nigeria comes third in that list, and we don't even have enough palm oil to meet local demand.
Yes, we are
We don't.
underserved.
We don't.
Highly
We
underserved, as a
don't.
matter of
We
fact.
don't. You know, the palm oil industry is now over a $10 billion industry. And for people who understand where the money is, you know, going back to the land where the wealth is the next to go. So when you see the oil palm, the farming, what we are doing now is putting structure around farming.
Okay. So usually there's this saying that when there is so much noise about something, because we cannot deny the fact that there's a lot of noise
Mm.
within the real estate space about oil palm. Almost everyone is selling oil palm right now.
Actually.
So some people believe that when there's so much noise about something, some people just decide that I don't think this thing is true.
Mm.
It's most likely just noise.
I can get misinformed in the process.
So I want to advise that as it relates to, or as it regards to, um, oil palm investment, yes, there's a lot of noise about it, but trust me, don't look away.
Mm.
Don't look away. What you should do instead is calm down and learn so that you can differentiate the real one from the scam.
Mm.
Don't look away. Don't conclude because there's a lot of noise about it. You say, anytime there's a lot of noise about something, that thing is most likely, not true.
Mm.
It's not the same with this particular oil palm noise in Nigeria, honestly. So just calm down and learn, get quality knowledge, information, ask the right questions, which is why this live video, this live webinar is very important. We are going to review everything that you need to know, right? So when you get the right knowledge, you'll be able to make informed decisions.
Mm. Mm. Very important. Very important. Very important. You need knowledge to make informed decision. So let's look at what is the structure that you need to pay attention to. Hmm? Number one, whenever you want to go into an investment like the oil palm investment,
Have you moved?
the first question you
Have you
need
moved?
to ask,
No, we're not done with that. Um,
really,
yes.
okay, this
Okay, yes. Another thing I would like to say about oil palm is, now, why oil palm really? Why oil palm? It is because of the high demand of oil palm. Do you know
absolutely,
that in your bathroom there is oil palm?
actually,
In your kitchen there is oil palm.
mm,
In your everyday snack, that biscuit that you gave to your child today, there's oil palm. We consume palm oil in a lot of ways. They
actually,
have different names in different products. In some you can see palm olein, all of they are oil, palm
byproducts
oil.
of palm
In
oil.
fact, the groundnut oil that we consume many times are byproducts of palm oil,
This is
refined palm oil,
palm kernel
and
oil.
palm kernel, yes, and palm kernel oil. So the demand for this product is high, and that is why it looks like a new discovery. Everyone is going into it.
Mm,
We cannot get to a point where we say we have too much of supply.
actually,
The need for palm oil is, it feels like it's endless because we keep having children. Do you even know that they have started considering getting biodiesel, biofuel from palm
palm
oil?
oil. Mm.
So there's a lot of potential in oil palm.
So the use case is getting wider.
Yes.
It's expanding.
Yes. The more we produce these things, the more we begin to see what else can we get as byproduce from this plant. And just see, don't leave to tell the story of the rave about oil palm. You see people who are benefiting from it, and everyone is asking, when you got the information, what did you do with it? That product you are using in your bathroom, your kitchen, your snack, it's time for you to make money of it.
Do you know there's hardly any family that don't use palm oil?
Of course,
Hardly.
in
Hardly.
different ways we
Hardly.
consume palm oil.
And you know, in economics, they say when you have demand, when demand outweighs supply, the price would always be up. So the person that is producing it, would always have a market to sell to.
Yeah, yeah.
And that way, there is business.
Of course.
It stays relevant. So it's something you really need to pay
Attention.
attention to. So we're going to be looking at the dynamics of land appreciation and farm aid together.
Okay.
Land appreciation and farm aid together. So in the agro real estate model, the income, the wealth creation potential is doubled. Yes. While the land is appreciating, you're getting capital gain from land appreciation. you are getting cash flow from the oil palm plantation.
Yeah.
So you need to understand how the money is made. How is the money made? Where is the money coming from? For example, when you buy an oil palm plantation in an agro-smart city, for example, an agro-smart city, you have other infrastructures that are not just the plantation. Those infrastructure will ensure that the price of the land
And
in that
appreciates.
environment appreciates.
Yeah.
So you are sure of good appreciation of your land. Then the oil palm, if properly done, not my words, if
Proper.
properly done, correctly managed, you know, from year 4, you can start earning very steady income from it. And because the oil palm has a lifespan of even over 35 years, 40, 45 years,
Well
you can
managed.
earn for that long. That is passive income into the foreseeable future. So, how is money made? Number one, from land acquisition.
Yeah.
Then number two,
From the
from
oil
the
palm.
proceed
The
of
oil
the
palm.
oil palm tree. And let me also say this: every part of the oil palm is valuable.
Yeah.
It's an agro product that nothing goes to waste.
Waste.
Say something about that.
Okay, so from the little that I know, I know that from the a one palm tree, you can get palm oil,
Mm-hmm.
you can get palm kernel oil,
Okay.
you can get this part that the pulp,
Okay.
that as after processing getting your oil, that pulp is a very good animal feed.
Feed, yes.
You can also the bunch where you separate your palm fruit from.
From.
That bunch, I think they burn it, and I think they use it to prepare local soap. Yes,
Okay.
I think they use it to prepare local soap. Um, from That's how many now? How many products have I,
Four.
byproducts have I
Four
mentioned?
already. I think it was 4 or 5.
I've mentioned palm oil, palm kernel oil. Um, I don't want to say groundnut oil because you still have to take your palm kernel oil through another level of processing. I also strongly believe that the palm kernel shells,
Mm.
I'm sure they have an economic value,
Mm.
right? We're going to look that up and put it in the comment section. I'm
Yes.
sure it's going to have an economic value. And if there is anything we have not mentioned,
That
you
you
can
know.
that you know is a byproduct from the oil palm tree, please
Tree.
put
Put
it
it
in
in
the
the
comment
comment
section.
section so that other persons can engage with
Yes,
it.
and we can all learn together.
So let's go a little bit deeper.
Okay.
How do you tell a legitimate oil palm investment from a fraudulent scheme?
So before we move on, really,
Okay.
looking at the fact that you can earn in two ways from agro real estate. That's land appreciation and from the oil palm yield. So, for instance, I'm on the verge of making the decision.
Okay.
Say I have about 120 million naira. Um, would you rather I buy land somewhere or would you rather I buy a house? Maybe buy a three-bedroom on the outskirts of the island, because that's when I say outskirts of the island, I'm talking about Ibejuleki.
Okay.
We have three-bedroom there
That's a good
selling for
location.
around 75 to 85 million naira, around this range. So let me not even use 120 million. I have that same 85 million naira, and I want to make a decision
Okay.
right now.
Mm.
If you were the one, what would you put your money into and why? Would you rather buy the house or buy oil palm land?
Okay, so there are many considerations, but then the oil palm land makes more sense to me.
Let's assume you are buying both. You want to buy for investment purpose.
Okay.
You want to buy for invest, whether it's a house or the or agro real estate. You want to buy for investment purpose.
Yeah. So for me personally, I'll go for the oil palm. Ask me why.
Why?
The reason is because for the house, I still need to expand maintenance costs. As the house is getting older, I'll need to do a renovation as the owner of the house. You know, if anything, if it is a damage anywhere, I'll need to fix it. That means I'll incur maintenance costs. I know I'm going to get rent. So the income I'm getting from the house, for example, because it's for commercial purpose, I'm not living there. You know, I should be responsible enough to ensure that my property does not dilapidate.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, if I put that money in an oil palm plantation,
Okay.
eh, and I outsource the management, everything I'm paying for both management, cropping, maintenance. I'm
Like
not.
on an average, what
Mm.
can the oil palm give you?
So, if I have 10 hectares, for example,
Okay.
of the oil palm, that much able to give me 10 hectares,
Yeah.
close to,
Yes.
10 hectares. Per annum, 10 hectares should give me, if I use the current selling price of palm oil, should give me about 120 million per annum.
Whoa.
Yes, 120 million per annum. And I do not have to spend the moment the tree starts fruiting, the maintenance cost drops drastically. I don't need to go, maybe they say the roof is leaking or so. I don't have all those things to worry about. you know, and I'm sure that that asset will keep earning into the foreseeable future.
And well, this we're on this point now. We're talking about how you earn in two ways from agro real estate. So while you are expecting this kind of income from the oil palm, by year four, your land should have appreciated by, I think, this lands appreciate by a whooping 20% every
Every year,
year.
yes, twenty
Every year.
percent, 25% every year.
Hmm. I think that's a wise decision.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a very good way to position.
Hmm.
Very good to position for wealth.
Okay.
Let's try to answer this question. You know, there was a lady that called and was asking about she was concerned that a lot of persons have lost money in the name of agro investments in the past. What gives her a guarantee? How will she know that what she's putting her money into is real? Knowing that in this part of the world, promises are cheap. People can make
Talk
promises
is
to you,
cheap.
and
Hmm.
you know before you know it, a story. Your money is gone, nothing. One that woman was complaining that she invested in one agro project, and after 4 years, she had absolutely nothing to show.
Hmm.
No land, no farm, nothing. He just made a promise that never came to pass. So it's important. How do you tell a legitimate investment
Investment.
from a fraudulent scheme? Let me just say one. Then I'll let you speak. When someone tells you, come and invest in agro real estate, want to do oil palm plantation, and you will start earning from the first year, or after 6 months, you will get return. That already tells you something is wrong. If you believe it, it means you don't understand what you are buying. Because an oil palm tree from nursery to fruiting
Takes about.
takes about 3 to 4 years. And that is even when we use improved seedlings. So if you are going to earn from 6 months, so ask them, where are they getting the returns they want to pay you from? That is a very blinking red flag. It tells you that this thing, if it's oil pipe you want to do, except you can explain how you will get the money you will pay after 6 months, please don't go ahead. Let's hear from you.
Okay, you quickly ran to say the thing you want to say. Anyway, how do you identify a legitimate oil palm investment in the midst of this noise?
Mm,
So he has mentioned one, which is what? Unrealistic earning duration. When they tell
yes.
you that you start earning in 6 months, some even tell you monthly.
Mm.
Run, no. Now, other things, other ways to identify a fake oil palm investment is unrealistic returns now. Not the
Mm.
time, oh, the returns itself is unrealistic. Somebody is telling you that you can earn 10 million naira from 1 acre of oil palm.
1 acre.
1 acre.
Ah,
And you believe it?
they must show you workings. Oh, how did they get
Do you know that?
arrive?
Do you know that agriculture is not cast in stone?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that you cannot get the same result every cycle or in every year?
That's true. That's true.
It's just like human life. There is no certainty anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's agriculture. We can just ensure that we do best practices, we take care of the crops, we check for pests or diseases, we
Yeah.
ensure that we can just it's just like human life. And somebody is telling you that guarantee every year you can get 10 million naira from 1 acre of oil palm. How do you get to believe these things, really? Come
Mm.
on.
Mm.
Come on. See, check for the returns. That's number two. Oh. Remember number one? This
Mm-hmm.
is number two. Number three, when they tell you are going to lease the land,
Mm.
when they tell you that the land is not your own, there's no land documents.
That can be very dangerous.
Previously, agro real estate reigned one time. Although it was not cash crop, it was not industrial crop, maybe annual crops and all of that. So it rained one time, and many of them ended up being scam.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because many of them, I think one even went viral on the news not too long ago, that after 4 years, nothing, no land, nothing, nothing. And that's because nothing was given to you as evidence.
You do not own anything.
See, agro real estate, you are buying land. So first of all, let's assume that you remove the agro, the real estate part. Get your land documents.
Ensure.
Ensure that you are giving land documents and you are allocated. You know your land.
Mm.
So that after 4 years, you are not left with nothing. So if they are telling you that in that agro real estate scheme you are about to go into, they are telling you you are going to come and lease land. The land is not completely your own. You are going to own the land for like 20 years, and after that, they are going to take it back from you. Run, no! All these red flags we are showing you, don't use your own to tie bandana. Use it wisely.
Mm.
Flee, walk away. In fact, that song that says, I'm walking away from troubles. Him walk away from this trouble, this looming trouble, right?
So always ask, what am I getting? What am I buying?
Mm.
You know, ensure you get your documents. Again, we always advise, go and see the project you are
Yes, you want to invest
investing in.
in.
If you can, go. By all means, go.
If you
If you are not in
can't,
the country,
send
send somebody.
someone.
Let them do a virtual inspection.
Yes.
See what they are doing. Ask for proofs. Ask for testimonials. What
Mhm.
have you done before? Who
Yeah.
can testify to your credibility or
Track
your
records.
integrity? Don't just you see, we tell people saying, don't ask me to trust you. Show me the structures you put in place to ensure trust.
Mm-hmm.
Show me the structures you put in place to ensure trust and accountability. Very important. Very important. Again, please take a little more time to find out the company behind this project. Who is the board behind this company? Who are
Yeah,
the
board of
people? Yes, who are the
directors.
people running this company? A company is as good as the people that drives it.
Mm.
Please check. If a company does not even have no board, nobody to no accountability, no permanent office.
No regulatory body.
Mm.
Talking about board of directors, do you know why this is important? So the oil palm project is a long-term project.
Actually,
Have you asked yourself what is going to happen to this project if the MD of that company passes on? God forbid.
no guarantee. Oh,
So there has to be a solid board of directors
a
that
structure.
ensures continuity. These
Mm.
little things. What amazes me the most is investors who work hard for this money, they like to be deceived. They don't
Mm.
like it when they hear the truth. Sweet talk them, sugarcoat them. That's what they like.
Mm.
When when they see someone who is telling them the truth, they don't like to listen. They say it's their money.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it fails, they come out and say, oh, all agro real estate investments are scams.
Which is not true.
They are not all the same. They are not all the same. These are questions that you must ask. Who is the board backing this project? If the MD person, what happens to my oil palm project?
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to end like that?
Mm.
Please ask the right questions. Have they done it before? More so, I would like to add this subtle part. I'm not going to say anything, there are a lot of offers now, sharing formulas and all of that. You must know that this company managing your oil palm project is in business,
Actually.
and they must make profit. They must make profit. If the offer is too good to be true,
It's most likely not true.
is what?
Most likely not true.
Most likely not to say to yourself, I will not fall into oil palm scam.
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 4 years is not a long
Yes.
time.
Is it? Yeah, really.
It's not a long time. If you are thinking, oh, 4 years is still far, it's not. In 4 years time now, some people will be crying,
Mm-hmm.
some will be smiling.
Actually,
Where do you want to be?
that's why information is very key.
Yeah.
You must know how to ask the right questions. You must know what to check for.
Mm-hmm.
Please check that this company you are buying from, they have a structure that guarantees accountability.
Yeah.
And the business is not built around one man.
Mm-hmm.
The business is not built around one man. As if the man decides to be, decides to be funny, everything goes down the drain. Very important. Ask the right questions. Ask the right questions. Do your verifications. Ask for documents. Ask for documents. If it is true, if you say you have the seal of this property, if it's true that the surveys are out, can I get a
Get
document?
it to do verification.
Can I verify them? When a company is not willing to give you all the information, that means there's something that they are hiding. A company that is here for the long time, that are ready to go all the way, ask for anything, they are ready to provide it. You want to see what they've done, they can show you.
Evidence.
You want testimonials, they have it. You want to see their farm, they will take you there. You want to do a background check, they will allow you to do it. And
No pressure.
yes, that's on that red flag. When they are pressuring you to pay, just pay, just pay, just pay. Madam, don't worry, just pay. We'll do everything, just pay. Just pay.
That's a red bandana. Sorry.
You just pay. Red flag. Why would I just pay? I am telling you, I don't understand it. It's just pay. Just pay for what reason? That is how scammers do. They try to rush you into making a decision. Take your time, calm down, ensure you understand the process. So we tell our prospects, our clients, see, don't be in a hurry. Ensure you understand every clause.
Yeah.
Read it. Read it. Look at everything. Before you sign this contract, read it. We'll try to explain it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And if we see that maybe we are just excited, we say, no, don't be excited. It is not something you do today and tomorrow morning you are getting money. No.
Yeah.
It's not MMM
It's not a get rich quick scheme.
at all. It is building structure for sustainable wealth, for people who prioritize legacy. Very important.
Yeah.
So far, if you have any question for us, please drop it in the comments. We are actually looking at the comment section, and we would really love to, respond to those questions as they are coming in. Let's look at the honest buyer profile. Let me say this to you. It's not all investment that is meant for everybody.
Same with agro real estate.
Agro estate. There is a personnel that matches the investment. So we're going to look at, who and who is this investment
For
perfect for. So you will know if you are part of the people that should walk this particular track. You know, we're going to be looking at that in a moment. Let's allow my
Okay.
wife to do that.
So before I answer that question, I'm going to just give a little scenario.
Okay.
So I was in a meeting with a prospect, and the prospect said, "Oh, I'm looking at buying so hectares and all of that." And oh, the discussion was going very well until the prospect said, "So when did you say I'm going to start earning?" And I said, "Oh, it's in 4 years." And she went, oh, sorry, he went, "What do you want my family to be eating before before this
For
4 years?
yeah.
I'm investing so amount. Won't we eat?"
Mm.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma. You're watching this video, whether now that is live or later on. Oil palm is not for any investor looking for immediate returns.
Very important though.
Don't use the money for your upkeep. The
Mm-hmm.
money you know you want to use to take care of your family, to invest it in oil palm. See, don't borrow money
At
when you know
all.
that there is pressure to pay
Pay.
back, or the interest
Very true.
is high. You have 4 years to go. In this instance,
Mm.
4 years is a long time.
Yes, so. Yes,
In this
so.
instance,
Your
4 years is a long time.
your children will drag you. Your wife will drag you.
See, oil palm is meant for people who have capital that they do not necessarily need for another 3 to 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know that even if that money sits with you, you are not ready to use it for any business actively,
Mm-hmm.
then oil palm is perfect
Perfect
for
for
you.
you.
Whether
Yes.
it is 10 million naira, 3 million naira, 5 million, 50 million, 100, 200, 500, you know that that money is not going to be actively used, or you're not going to need it in
Mm.
another 2 3 years. Instead of leaving it in the bank to sit idle, instead of leaving it in your fixed deposit, instead of leaving it in mutual funds,
Mm.
leaving it in the stock market that is highly volatile,
Volatile. Mm.
put it in an asset class like agro real estate. Trust me, your family is made forever, so
Mm-hmm.
long as you put it into well structured oil palm plantation.
Mm.
So with this description, you know what oil palm investment is
This
for.
one.
Do you want to add any point? I have
Yes,
another one,
yes.
but let me see if
Okay,
that's what you're going to
so
say.
again, you know, how do you know this is right for you? You've worked hard for
Mm,
many years and
retirement,
you're beginning to think of a
retirement.
retirement plan. You're thinking in your head, you want to still sustain this level of lifestyle even after you retired. You want to escape the the evil of not being able to fund your life because you're now retired. You need something that can keep giving you passive income. You know, this is for you. All the money you've gathered somewhere, you can strategically invest it in the oil palm, in the agro real estate sector, knowing that once your return starts coming in, that return can sustain you. You won't be a burden to your children or grandchildren.
Mhm.
Very important. It is a very fantastic retirement plan. If done properly with correct guidance, you know, your old age will be stress free. You will have money to to live on and also spare. Very important. So if maybe you know that okay, you have 6 7 years more in active service before you will
Now
leave
is a
service,
good time to
now
really
is a good
position,
time
yes,
to begin to make solid retirement plan.
plans.
And the agro real estate sector is a place we should consider quick.
Yeah.
Quick, yes.
Okay, so another thing I would like to add to this point is, if you're considering oil palm as a retirement plan, you must know that you cannot do small land
Yeah,
size.
yeah. It's what you put in and that's what you get out.
Yes. So you're looking at, oh, I want oil palm to be my retirement plan,
Mm.
and you're considering buying 1 hectare,
Mm.
let's be realistic. How much returns can 1 hectare give to
Okay.
you?
Mm.
If you can't afford it, please do bulk deals.
Minimum of 10 hectares. 5, 10 hectares, then you're good.
Do bulk deals. That's when you can conveniently say, oh, I have a solid retirement plan, on ground. So I would just like to add.
And aside that, don't forget, um, another set of persons that this is appropriate for
Yeah.
are people who prioritize legacy.
Mm,
You're thinking of building a legacy.
yeah.
You're thinking of leaving something for your children. You know, the Bible says
A
that a
good
good
man
man leaves
leaves
an
an
inheritance
inheritance for
for
his
his children,
children's
children. This is
children.
the type of thing that can live for your children, children. For your children, children. It's an asset class that can outlive you.
Mm-hmm.
An asset class that can outlive you. Your children, your grandchildren can still benefit from
From
it.
it.
You know, so it's a legacy that is transferable, a legacy
Yeah.
you can be proud of to hand over. You know, so legacy, long time. You're thinking long time. You're thinking legacy. You're thinking retirement. You know, this is a place
Project is something
to
you should consider.
really position, get information. You know, get information and then position very properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there any other class of persons you think this
And I think
fits?
I think we've touched all of them, except there's
Okay.
something coming to your mind.
What of a young banker? A young banker, and just
Young
like investment, a
professionals.
young professional.
Oil palm investment is for you. So long as you have money you can spare.
Mm.
It is a solid asset class that you should have in your portfolio.
So,
So some people you bought land in Ibejuleki, you bought
mhm,
houses.
mhm,
Consider agro real
real
estate.
estate. So that is another class. Those who are looking at diversifying
Yeah,
their
their
portfolio.
portfolio.
Looking at diversifying your portfolio. Don't forget, to financially free, you must have investments across
Different
different class of
class.
assets, across
Asset class.
different asset class. Yes, different asset class, and this is a solid asset class that you should add to
To your
your
portfolio.
portfolio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is about it.
I'm
Um,
making progress. Is that all?
let's just do a recap. So this is the Q and
So
A.
I have a question.
Okay.
So if someone from diaspora wants to buy,
Hmm.
our oil palm, what is our process like? What is it possible, and how can they go about it?
Absolutely, absolutely. If you're in the diaspora and you want to invest in the agro real estate sector in Nigeria, it's a very simple and seamless process. The moment you have decided to make that investment, you've made up your mind the company you want to make the investment with. You know, for example, one of the companies we recommend right now in Nigeria, for agro real estate is Asset Rise. And the reasons are obvious. They have track record, they have proofs. You can ask any questions, you get answers. We've been to a number of their farms, and we can tell you that
So
they have
far.
something going. They have something going. Very structured estates, beautiful projects. The MD is a personal project to
To
him.
him,
There's a story behind it. Aside that,
the
the
experience,
board of directors
very
are
rich.
strong.
Yeah.
They have a strong board of director base. You know, you can just reach us too. You can reach us if you want to know more about this particular company we are recommending. Having said that, I mean, say if you're in diaspora, you can get someone you trust here to go help you. Visit
Visit the site.
visit the site. We recommend that you see what you are buying. And if you don't have anybody to send, you can opt for a
Virtual
virtual
inspection.
inspection. Yes, We do virtual inspection for our clients, abroad. You do a virtual inspection, you confirm. We take your documentation process. We send you the documents. You can send from anywhere you are, send it back. Then your e-copy documents will be sent to you on the day of allocation. Every of the things you pay for will be allocated. Documents will be given to you. If you're not there physically, someone can come and also
Represent you.
represent you. And if you don't have anybody to represent you, we can do physical budget allocation. Then your documents will be here, kept safely with the management company. Anytime you come
Can
around,
even be sent.
can we DHL down to location. But if you come to Nigeria anytime soon, you can just come anytime you come around, you can check your property, and bingo, you're fine. You're fine. You're
Okay.
fine. Yeah. So if you have a question for us, you can drop it in the comment section. So just look at the frequently asked question about oil palm.
That's
So
our next slide.
mm,
We're going to be looking at
the
frequently
frequently
asked
asked
questions
question
about
about
oil
oil
palm.
palm.
Same time, same channel, same day next week.
Yeah, we'll look at the frequently asked questions. Questions around location, around
Bye.
around price, around the kind of seedlings that are being used, around the team of experts that manages this project, around sharing formula. Am I sure that the profit that is being declared is real?
Real.
All those questions, questions around security of the farm,
Yeah.
questions around, oh, I won't wake up one morning and discover that,
I have no farm anywhere.
anywhere. All those things, all those questions were
Valid
being,
questions,
yes,
really, if you
yes,
ask me.
yes. And a lot of clients come to our DMs every day, to ask very constructive questions. One even called and asked us and said, what is the insurance on the
Yes, if the
farmland?
crops are
Yeah, are the
insured.
crops insured? All these things are questions that must be asked, and answers provided must be provided. Thank you so much for your time. It was good
Yeah.
doing this. Don't
Yeah.
forget Angwinger, and
Blessing.
together we are FGV
FGV
Realtors. We're your
Realtors.
wealth creation partners. You know, just stick with us, and every time you come to the station, you will get nothing but pure
Pure
value.
value.
Have a beautiful evening. Anywhere you are in the
Bye.
world, bye. We love you. God bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. God bless